What's up? Welcome. Today we are going to be listening to a new track from the one and only August Burns Red. This one's called Backfire. It just dropped. It's a second single from the upcoming album from this band called Death Below. The previous single we have checked out together a couple of months ago, it was the one with Jesse from Kill Switch Engage, which was kind of fire. And I gotta be honest, the first listen, I thought the song was really good, and I still do think it's a pretty good song, but I haven't really been coming back to it almost at all. I don't really remember the last time I've listened to that song. It's been a while. Which tells me that maybe I've shifted a little bit away from the usual August Burns Red sound. Maybe I'm just like into other styles rather than that one, which I've been a very huge fan at one point. But I am really hopeful that this album will bring me back to August Burns Red hype train. And specifically, this single would be the first catalyst to that. So let's listen to Backfire by August Burns Red and see what we think about it. Let's go. Oh shit. This is a far more explosive start. Ooh, I love that riff. With the lead on the top. First things first, the production on this new album is gonna be miles ahead of the previous one. I can already feel it. So hitting. Oh. Second thing, this is extremely tight. Let's see where we go. We're still crescendoing to somewhere. Ooh, this is fun. This is so fun. I love that. Okay. The typical August Burns Red kind of breakdown with the solo over top. That is something nice. That is something quite tasty. These guys sound incredible. Oh, that ambience. It's so vicious. Oh, this is... That's what I've been waiting for. This one's quite ominous, isn't it? It's quite angry. Oh, it's so... Dude, this live? Jake! My man is immortal. How many years have passed? He sounds better with each album. This is a cool part too. Love that lead. They have such good sense of layering. Always such a great composition, no matter what. This is dramatic as fuck. Oh yes, I'm sorry, I am sorry. I want to hear that again in context. That was fucking ridiculous. Let me hear it again. You can feel the build, it's so grandiose. It's so good. Oh dude. That lead over top of these massive chugs. Jesus. I am dying. This is it. This is ABR I was waiting for. 100%. The song has so many parts to it, you know? It feels like a completely different side of this. Oof. Now that whole ending part with the lead and the chugs and the chants, that was something else. Well, that was August Burns Red Backfire. Ooh, some of y'all haters, your words have backfired because this is a banger. I don't use that word lightly. I barely ever use the word banger, right? I don't think it's a part of my usual vocabulary. I will call this a banger. This is a banger. This song was such a massive, punching hit from August Burns Red. This is the August Burns Red that I love. This is the August Burns Red that I've been waiting for. Ancestry was a cool song, and it had a monster feature. You know, it's almost like two of my favorite iconic metalcore bands coming together to be in one song, right? Jesse from Killswitch with ABR. That's something big. But the song overall, it while it was a cool song, it didn't really give me that excitement that I usually experience with August Burns Red. This song did, and I'm pretty sure you just witnessed that. I think you really have to be invested in this sound in order to truly enjoy it, because when people say stuff like, oh, August Burns Red sounds the same all the time, I can see how that perception is you know, exists. Their sound hasn't really changed drastically, basically since the beginning. You know, if you listen to this song and you listen to stuff like Found in Faraway Places, similar, very, very similar style. Even Ancestry had elements that mostly resembled Found in Faraway Places, which is probably my favorite August Burns Red album of all time. And listen, that's completely fair. If it sounds very samey to you, it can be. It kind of is at some points, but it doesn't mean that I still don't enjoy it as much as I do, because August Burns Red, they've been a huge part of my daily rotation a couple of years back. Then they've kind of fallen off in my playlist with Guardians. I didn't not like that album, but I didn't love it. So that was the point where I kind of stopped listening to August Burns Red. With these two singles, and specifically Backfire, I am back on board, ABR. Bring it on with Death Below in March. I am beyond excited. I am beyond excited to hear what this album will be. It sounds like it's going to be quite a versatile album. Ancestry, as much as I say I like this much more, Ancestry was a different track for August Burns Red, where they tried out some new elements, you know, incorporated in their usual style, but regardless, some new elements. And I feel like that is the way to go for ABR. I feel like they need some change, but the core sound that ABR is known and loved for must remain just as punchy and just as incredibly tight as this song Backfire. Let me know what you think about this new track from August Burns Red. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. But of course, don't forget to check out my Twitch. I stream every Saturday around 3 p.m. Also, check out my Patreon, because that's where I would post my album reactions and access to my Discord. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, because it's free. We're trying to hit 80K at some point. In the future, at any point. All right, well, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.